I know this is like my second video ever, and I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I took a break working on the second episode of my Road to the Borderlands series to talk about how we should stop killing games. Stop Killing Games is a movement based on the idea that if someone spends money on something that doesn't have an expiration date, then they should have access to it without expiry, or be informed about said expiry. You buy something, you get to keep that something. Pretty simple concept. Now, some people want to see this movement destroyed. Some of those people are multi-billion-dollar corporations that only care about their bottom dollar, as creating an end-of-life plan would require more work. Some can't admit they made a mistake in understanding the concept. But for those who it does benefit, which is literally everyone else, this is a very important movement. Imagine you buy a Nintendo Switch 2, and one day Nintendo tells you you can't play it anymore and bricks your Switch 2. Oh. Wait. Imagine you buy a car, your dream car. Others may not like it, but this is the car that you have been wanting since you were a kid. One day the dealership calls and says, "Hey, so this car is now discontinued. We're gonna have to take it away and trash it." And suddenly it's gone the next day, taken straight from your driveway. This is essentially what the movement is trying to start a conversation about. And funnily enough, a game that is near and dear to my heart, and one I would consider to be one of my favorite games, is actually next up on the dealership's discontinued list. Now, this may lose me all 13 of my subscribers, but despite how rough it played, despite how incoherent the story felt, and despite how incomplete it ended up being, that game is Anthem.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f-
I know it sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't. But an Iron Man-esque simulator with guns and giant bosses you can smack around, the idea, perfection. The execution, not so much. However, it was announced that on January 12th, 2026, this game will be Thanos snapped into the void. Even though I haven't played as much as some of my other games, I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a game that I could, at the very least, look back on with fond, buggy memories, and at the most, re-download and enjoy said buggy mess. But now that won't happen. It will remain a memory, nothing more. We need to bring attention to this because more and more games that you, the viewer, love dearly, will succumb to the same fate, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. If you live in the EU, please sign this petition. Though my voice is currently small, and many others have already spoken about this, I want to add to the now millions of screams that we need to stop killing games.